Roy Bauer, Tapio Farms here. It's day 4 with the microgreens. We're going to see how we're doing, okay? This is my video diary, okay? I'll get it right this time. I'm not changing the first video title. You know, you make mistakes, you live with them. So we're going to turn the camera around here. And we're going to check on the microgreens. I haven't even looked at them yet. Let's see how they're doing. Alright, taking off the bricks. Taking off the bricks of the arugula. Put that back here. We'll put that back there. Putting that up there. Ooh, let's see how we're doing. The moment of truth. Oh, shit. Wow. It is coming up. Wow. Yo. I think we're taking off the top tray for this one today. And we've got some little, you can see those little hairs down there. That's not mold. Those are the root hairs. So we'll give them a little spray here just to give ourselves a little bit of a surety here, a little bit of peace of mind. Let's give them a little spray. Yep. I want to close the nozzle a bit. Give us a little wider, yeah, a little mist. See, yeah, so we can see the root hairs are retreating with the spray, which means it's not mold. They are root hairs indeed. Very cool. Wow. So sweet. Look at that. That's little arugula babies. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to keep that off. I'm going to keep the tray cover off for those. At this point, I turned off the fan and the dehumidifier this time, so that you can hear my wonderful voice. Okay, so I'm going to take the bricks and the tray cover off of the broccoli Sano Verde Max SGS broccoli. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, not as good. But we still got little broccoli shoots coming up. I think I'm going to keep the cover on these a little bit longer. Okay, yeah. I might put a little bit of water in the bottom here. You can see it's like drying up on the edges, I think, because you can see the perlite coming through there. Okay. I think I might keep the broccoli cover on for one more day. And we'll check on the progress tomorrow. Okay. So this is day 4 after pouring the seeds on. Should we put some more water under there? Maybe we'll bottom water this before we put the bricks on. Yeah. We'll bottom water this before we put the bricks on. We'll do that after we check the Easter egg 2 round radishes. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm so excited. Oh man, radishes are supposed to germinate a little bit faster. So, okay. Well, they're definitely coming out. Not quite as much progress as I would have hoped. With the radishes, pretty similar to the broccoli. So I'm going to keep that under there for a little while. The arugula, though, wow, that came up fast. So I'm going to bottom water the that radish pan before we put the bricks back on. And pretty similar with the other tray of radishes. Okay, wow. Well, sweet. So, I'm going to get my handy little pitcher here. We're going to go fill it up at the water station over here. I was going to put the trays closer to the sink, but we don't have very many outlets on this side of the room, so you got to, work with what you got. Work with what you got. If it was perfect, we'd be in heaven. So, gotta work with what we got here on Earth. All right. So let's see. We'll do some bottom watering. How am I gonna do this with the camera? I have no idea. Let's maybe set that like that. Yeah, cool. And we'll just pour a little bit of water on there. It's supposed to be doing like a cup and a half, but I'm just totally eyeballing it here. And we're getting some pooling over there. This shelf is not quite level, so we might be getting slightly more germination on that side. That might be why we have more germination on that side. So why don't I flip this over, and then for our next batch, I might just end up moving this over to the other shelf. I think the other shelf is a little bit more level, but for now we're just gonna flip this around and put this over here. Okay, cool. We bottom watered that. Let's lift this up. Bottom water these bad boys. Okay, put that over here. Oh man, wish there was a speed up button for real life, you know. But that's all right. So that's what I'm gonna do for there. We don't want to overwater. The soil is still kind of moist. Let's see, do we have more germination over there? Yeah, a little bit. Let's flip them all. Let's just do a nice consistent flip. Okay. Go like this, and go like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Get these guys watered as well. Okay. And that looks like enough. I'm just eyeballing it here. Flip that around. And set that in the tray. Sweet. Okay, let's get the bricks back on. All right. And we'll keep the arugula out. Put the radishes down there. Broccoli. Bricks. And yeah, cool. So, arugula. I think this is going to be my favorite. I think this is going to be the easiest to do. We'll keep the lights on for these bad boys. And we'll see how we're looking tomorrow. It's day 4. I'm wondering how fast these guys are going to grow. If we're going to be able to do a 7-day harvest. But I am not sure. We'll see how fast they grow. In other news, we've got these plugs that I placed into these basins. They were sitting in my extra trays, but they've got holes in them, so that doesn't really work for watering, especially with these little fiber cups. It's kind of nice to be able to just set them in the water and let it soak the soil. So I don't have to disrupt the soil so much from the top. It doesn't look like we're getting any germination with any of these plugs yet. So I just put those in, I think 2 days ago. And so we've got about 100 plugs overall. Peppers, onions, tomatoes, all that good stuff. And some basil there in a little cup. And my little tray of peas, which are making progress. You can see the green stems shooting up. I'm excited about that. I've still got a mess over here. I got to clean this crap up. But these peas are basically just regular ass peas from the what is that? La Preferita peas, whole green peas from the grocery store. So that was a pound of peas for like what? I don't know, $3. Probably compared to stuff you would buy online for, I don't know, $20 or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the prices and I'll give a comparison. We're sitting at 57 degrees Fahrenheit, 49% humidity, as you can see right there. 50% humidity. So I still haven't checked what the optimal humidity and stuff is yet. I am very busy in life, as everybody is, and you know, so I haven't gotten around to it yet, but maybe I'll do that tonight before I go to bed, and I'll include that in the next update. So yeah, I'm very excited about this arugula. Apparently it's pricey little plant too. You can sell it for quite a bit. Microgreens, and they're looking good. What a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. So we'll turn the fan back on. Humidifier. Dehumidifier. The reason we're doing this is to decrease the chance of mold. As you may have saw in the first video, the first tray that we tried without a fan and a dehumidifier became completely mold ridden, which we don't want. We are totally anti-mold in this house. Okay, in this house, we do not believe in mold. We destroy mold. We eradicate mold. We put mold on the trains. So, put that up there. My nice little shelf. I'll keep these lights on. Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking with soil. These guys probably don't need light. I'm gonna shut off that bottom light. So I'm gonna put these guys up on the top shelf so that they're not subjected to the UV rays, and they can germinate in darkness like happy little seeds, happy little plants. I need to invest in some popsicle sticks or something, toothpicks maybe, so I can take these plant labels and affix them into the soil there. But you know, for now we're just you know what, I'm gonna keep these peas under the light because the green is coming up, so we want those nice little greens to find some light. It looks like our pot is leaking. Our tray thing is leaking. That's not good. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to find another solution, a final solution for these bins. And we'll put the basil, the ungerminated basil up there as well. Yeah, that's it. So, that's the Microgreens dairy log number 2. And I'll get back to it tomorrow. Hopefully, day 5, we'll check back in. Eventually I'll get heat pads or some sort of, I'll figure it out. Make this process a little bit more conducive to germinating things faster. Of course, my thinking is that as I increase the heat, if I put them on heat pads, if I get a heater down here, not only is it going to increase the energy bill, but it's going to increase the chances of mold. So depending on how things go, I might not do that. I might just cut it completely out of the process and just be fine with taking a couple more days for things to grow. But we shall see. We shall see. I think eventually I will experiment with some heat pads, at least. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, day 4, log number 2. Peace.